Virgo, precision alchemist and quiet powerhouse. This is your strategic compass for July 14th through July 20th. 10 cards, one unfolding narrative. By the end, you'll know when to tweak the formula, when to pour it out, and how to turn every modest step into compound interest. Maybe you're streamlining a workflow, protecting your energy, or deciding whether to accept a tempting invitation. Stay close. Each reveal refines your edge, just as a jeweler facets a diamond. Inhale clarity, exhale clutter. Picture your favorite routine humming in perfect sync. Let's meet card 1. 5 deliberate overhand shuffles, 7 cards per pass. 1 circuit for each Virgo and pillar. Body, schedule, craft, service, and grace. Every slide of card against card scatters needless data and reindexes potential. This deck is tuned to Virgo's sun, moon, rising, plus all who run on meticulous Mercury circuits. Watch my palms fan, cut, and bridge the deck. With the final click, your itinerary for July 14th to 20th locks in like a time-stamped audit. Observe the grid take shape. Center, the living pulse. Cross, friction or fuel. Root, the silent contract. Left, echoes from last month. Crown, the daylight banner you chase. Right, next week's catalyst. Finally, the vertical ladder, how you see yourself, how the world responds, what you secretly hope or fear, and the likely finale. Picture filing cabinet drawers slamming in sequence until one folder glows. Breathe deep. The heart card is ready. A serene queen cradles a chalice detailed with cherubs. Virgo, your current mode is emotional stewardship, holding space for clients, friends, deadlines, yet still wanting order. The moon begins the week in Pisces, your opposite sign, highlighting relationships. Empathy peaks, judgment softens. Schedule a 15-minute morning check-in. How do I feel before I fix? Emotional diagnostics prevent over-servicing. Take it further by designating one small ritual that honors the water element. Perhaps stirring a glass of lemon water clockwise while naming 3 feelings. The micro movement anchors the macro heart and reminds you that nourishing yourself is not a detour from productivity. It's the foundation. The crossing card shows where curiosity challenges this calm. A youthful explorer lifts a budding staff against desert sky. Restless spark invades your watery composure. Mercury, your ruler, stations retrograde in Leo Friday. Inspiration arrives, but clarity blurs. Treat each ping as a post-it, not a command. Create a sandbox doc. Dump new ideas, tag review after August 8th. Limiting impulsive launches protects the Queen's Cup. 1 upgrade. Color code the sandbox. Red for urgent whim. Yellow for exciting but unverified. Green for likely keeper. This visual triage cuts, overwhelm, and satisfies your analytic brain while letting the fire element play safely behind glass. The subconscious root reveals why celebration matters now. Two figures exchange chalices beneath a caduceus and lion crest. Beneath your efficiency lies a craving for balanced partnership. Someone who complements your skill set instead of duplicating it. Venus in Gemini sextiles your Virgo placements, urging conversations that feel like mirrored breath. Schedule a midweek co-working session with a peer whose strengths offset your blind spots. or share a joint playlist while you each tackle separate tasks. Reciprocal energy refills the Queen's ocean faster than solo discipline. Notice the symbolism. 2 cups form a straight line, clear, direct, no hierarchy. Draft a sync audit. List who balances you, who over-relies on you, and who you over-rely on. Upgrade one relationship to equilibrium by offering a resource and asking for one in return. Card 4 explains why patience is felt thin. A farmer pauses, leaning on a hoe, coins ripening nearby. June forced an audit, spreadsheets, budgets, perhaps health metrics. Mars and Cancer energized, but also rushed the process. Results seem slow. Remember, fruit ripens underground first. Note one area that already shows incremental progress. Celebrate that 2%. Then project the compounding effect. If that metric grows 2% weekly, where will you stand by equinox? A quick calculation transforms impatience into foresight. Pin a future number on your wall. Every glance reminds you why patience is a strategy, not a stall. Our crown card, 7 of Swords, tests how you protect these seedlings. Quick snapshot. Queen of Cups set the tone, emotional stewardship. Page of Wands struck sparks, curiosity tugging. 2 of Cups unveiled the hunger for balanced partnership. 7 of Pentacles reminded you great gardens grow in silence. We've moved from care, spark, partnership, patience. Card 5, another 7, flips the script, will caution guard or suffocate the dream. A figure slips away with 5 swords, 2 left behind. Conscious aim, strategic discretion. You're ready to beta test a project quietly, away from copycats. Mercury retrograde favors stealth edits. Draft behind the curtain, release later. Define need to know. Leaving 2 swords signals integrity. Share enough to build trust, not so much competitors pounce. Upgrade the tactic by setting digital tripwires. Unique phrases or breadcrumbs that alert you if your concept leaks. It's not paranoia, it's quality control for intellectual property. Documenting the provenance of each idea adds legal confidence when you eventually go public. Next card, 8 of Pentacles, shows the craft grind that turns secrecy into substance. Craftsman hammers coin after coin. By Sunday, Sun trines Jupiter, gifting stamina for deep work. Block a 3-hour atelier window this weekend. Phone off, task singular. Choose one repeatable micro skill. New brush stroke, line of code, vocal exercise. Consistency converts hidden drafts into polished assets. To track mastery, create a visible ledger. After each session, note one improvement, one stumbling block, one wild idea. This 1-1-1 ledger keeps progress measurable and sparks innovation within structure. Your favorite combo. World perception next. Crowned intellect, sword upright. After hammering coins, you see yourself as decisive curator. Feelings acknowledged, but thoughts now lead deployment. Venus in Gemini, air energy sharpens phrasing. Update bios, rewrite mission in 1 sentence. Take a verbal fast for half a day. Speak only when the sentence advances clarity. The silence reveals how many words you normally expend on social lubricant. The Queen of Swords teaches impact per syllable. Afterward, draft an email or proposal and cut 15% of the words. Brevity becomes authority. Card 8 shows external resources aligning. Table laid with all 4 suits. Infinity halo overhead. Tools appear right when focus locks. A free plugin, mentor advice, unexpected funding. Jupiter in Cancer sextiles your sun. Supportive networks flourish. Respond quickly. The magician's window is brief. Consider setting up a yes and filter. When help arrives, immediately ask, how can I amplify this in the next 24 hours? That reflex multiplies goodwill and signals the universe you won't squander gifts. The 9th card highlights inner fortitude. A maiden calms a lion. Hope, consistent resilience. Fear, burnout masked as discipline. Mercury retrograde may dredge doubts. Counter with micro-recovery. 5-minute stretch, lavender breath. Remember, strength is gentle mastery, not brute force. Visualize your nervous system as a circuit board. Rest isn't downtime. It's cooling the processor to prevent data loss. Schedule to heat sink. Moments daily. Step outside. Feel the ground. Exhale twice as long as you inhale. This biohack keeps cortisol low and cognitive precision high. Card 10 crowns the cycle. A divine hand offers overflowing chalice. Outcome, refreshed emotional reservoir. By moon in Taurus Friday night, your cup refills through simple pleasures. Herbal tea, nature walk, warm email from a client. Honor that overflow. Journal 3 gratitudes. Share one with your circle. Empathy fuels next week's launches. Extend the overflow by creating an outpour plan. Pick one talent or resource and donate a microdose. Teach a 5-minute tip video, gift a template, mentor a junior colleague. The act converts surplus into circulation, guaranteeing the cup stays self-replenishing instead of stagnant. Zoom out. Queen of Cups held space. Page of Wands sparked ideas. 2 of Cups forged balanced alliance. 7 of Pentacles waited. 7 of Swords plotted quiet moves. 8 of Pentacles mastered craft. Queen of Swords trimmed wording. Magician delivered tools. Strength tamed inner friction. Ace of Cups overflowed. The algorithm. Feel, spark, partner, wait, strategize, build, clarify, receive, endure, replenish. Follow that loop, and every iterative cycle amplifies. If the 7 of Swords stealth mode is your vibe, type SDLTH. If the Ace of Cups overflow resonates, type flow. Pass this roadmap to another Virgo in your circle and hit subscribe. Fresh guidance lands here every week. Keep your toolkit neat, your heart calibrated, and your boundaries intelligent. I'll meet you beneath next week's sky.